It looks like the door to Adamson's is just opened. It's about 12:15. The police aren't quite sure how to respond to this. They're pushing in front. They're attempting to keep the door locked. It's not a conscious decision on the police part. The crowds and the audiences are pushing in. Some chanting has begun. It looks like Chris Sky just rushed the door. That's what I'm hearing from the audience here.
Shame on you!
More police are coming now.
Officers, please stand down. You don't have to do this. Please. There's kids here. We're being peaceful. We're not being violent at all. Okay, we still got the blue. Most of you are good people. You don't need to do this. Please stand down, officers, please. We're pleading with you.
I'd like to sing a song about freedom that I wrote because I feel like all of my freedoms and rights are being taken away.
You're already asking to defund the police.
They've got nobody left.
Exactly. Stand behind the people. You guys are next. This is a restaurant. You asked me to defund the police. You literally, in the heart of hearts, believe that. You told me it was a joke. You guys are absolutely You guys are next. There is no danger. Let us in. Come on.
We're the taxpayers.
It looks like the police have secured the door into Adamson's. They're not letting anybody in. Not quite sure what's going to happen. I would imagine that there'll be a number of people attempting to provide explanations over the next hour or so. Certainly the people are getting angry. I notice that some of the police are kind of looking like they'd rather be somewhere else at this point.
This guy's trying to run a business. Are you serious?
I'm going to go to the other door and see what's happening there.
You're doing your job right now. Do your job.
I'm told there's another door around the back. I'm going to go take a look. Yeah, seems to be nothing happening here so far. There's a bit of a wide shot of the crowd. I notice more people have been showing up over the last hour or so. Whoa, the police have just moved in with their horse brigade. They are going to disperse the crowd. This is turning into an interesting afternoon.
There's kids here, guys, there's kids here, please. You're gonna kill someone, please. We're peaceful. We are not violent. We are peaceful. No one's hurting anyone. There's kids, please.
Wow.
Hold your horses. Officers, stand down. No one's gonna hurt you. I'm sorry, no one's gonna hurt you. There's kids here.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, guys, just kick that guy.
I need to upload this crap. I would suggest a lot of time and effort is being spent today to keep one restaurant from opening. It seems pretty obvious that 2 or 3 restaurants trying to open would completely overwhelm the capabilities of the local police. This is probably a turning point. They're certainly going to have to come up with some other plan for tomorrow. Another police car is coming through the area. Nothing happening right now. The alarmed and the horses are intended to intimidate the population. Certainly an indication that the police don't think they have a legitimate argument at this point. Here's Chris Sky. I'm surprised they didn't arrest him. Yes. Hey, Chris.
We're serving food inside.
Chris definitely hasn't been arrested. Chris Sky definitely hasn't been arrested.
He did. He has been. The other day he was arrested for not wearing a mask. He was the anti-mask guy that got arrested for.
I meant today.
Oh, yeah, today. It's coming.
So we want to appreciate these they illegally arrested Adam, so they just got more charges upon themselves. But everybody that's inside is eating, having a good time, and making their day.
Fascism! Fascism! Fascism!
Targeted people. All the students got more charges on themselves.
Shit.
Much like your oath of maintaining our the Police Services Act, Section 2, your oath.
So, it's not you in here just to stop people from having a barbecue. What if we open 50 places? Are you going to devote this many resources to stop people from having a fucking pork chop and some barbecues?
Today doing this shit. Unbelievable. How on earth is this protecting the people? What crimes have been committed?
Aren't quite safeguarding all of our
In an hour or so, this is going to be all over the internet.
responsibility of citizens to safeguard our homes.
You know that, right? Free you.
There's Vlad from Hugs Over Mass, I think.
That tried to run me over with the horse, for Christ's sake.
I know, they're trying to intimidate us.
I would have moved.
off. She tried to run me over with the horse. They're all going to be served minions. No dreams left for them. No dreams left for
I solemnly swear to be loyal to Canada, and I will uphold the Constitution of Canada.
A lot of people yelling
to
and
the best of my ability
a lot of
to
people
serve
trying to explain their justification to the
peace,
police.
prevent offenses, and discharge
Here, as I can
my
tell,
other duties
a lot of time and
faithfully
effort
and
is being
impartially
placed
according
by the
to
police
law.
into ensuring
Hey, officers!
that we can't have
Shame on
barbecue
you.
today.
Shame on you! Shame on you! We have children here! We have children and elderly people who you're supposed to serve and protect! Serve and protect the children and elderly! And you have a color here, right? Shame on you! There's no crime being committed except illegal arrest and trespassing! You are all trespassing! Leave the property now! You are all trespassing! Leave the property now! Get out! Get out! Get out now!
I wonder if the horses want to be here.
Get out!
The declaration of emergency under the Emergency Management and Civil Protection Act was revoked on July 24th, 2020. The orders under the Emergency Management and Civil Protection Act are valid only in times of a declared emergency, as per section 7.0.2-1 of the Act. Those orders became under the New York and Ontario.
Hey, there's people inside eating apparently.
Good.
July 29th, 2020.
Anyway, that's
Can we get in?
Who do we have to fight to get in? The cops or the line?
I don't know. I've just been told that there are people inside the restaurant eating. I find that moderately amusing.
Emergency orders, regardless of which act they may be under, terminate, along with the termination of the declaration of emergency on July 29th, 2020. Therefore, all orders related to the emergency terminated, along with the termination of the declaration of emergency July 29th, 2020. There is no declared emergency.
Count the number of the beast. Or is the number of
Any orders that others are trying to enforce are unlawful. Any orders that others are trying to enforce are unlawful. Live life and make life great starting now. We must segregate those who have committed criminal conduct, like and the Lieutenant Governor. Be reminded that there was never any demonstratively justified evidence in the first place.
Read them their oath. Read them their oath. That's what they need to hear. Read them their oath. Yeah, right here. Read them their oath. It's under common law.
Number one, the oath or affirmative of office to be taken by a member of the board shall be in the following forms. I solemnly swear, affirm, that I will be loyal to the Majesty the Queen.
The Majesty the Queen.
And to
Common law.
And that I will
Not
uphold
legislation.
The Constitution of Canada. And that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge my duties as a member of the Toronto Police Services Board.
Go do your
Impartially,
job.
and according to the Police Services Act, any other act and any regulation, rule, or bylaw.
Regulation, rule, or bylaw.
So help me God.
In English, eh? Plain
I
Plain fucking English.
swear that I will be loyal to Canada, and that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada, and that I will, to the best of my ability, discharge my duties as a member of the Toronto Police Services Board faithfully, impartially, and according to the Police Services Act.
That is the oath you
regulation,
agreed to.
rule,
You
or
guys
bylaw.
oath. Your oath.
So
That
help
is treason
me
going
God.
against it.
The oath or affirmation of office to be taken by a police officer, special constable, or First Nations constable shall be in one of the following forms. I solemnly swear. I solemnly swear that I will be loyal to Her Majesty the Queen and to Canada.
Common law.
And that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada. And that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve the peace, prevent offenses, and discharge my other duties as a police officer, faithfully, impartially, and according to the law. So help me God. I solemnly swear that I will be loyal to Canada and that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada and that I will, to the best of my ability, preserve the peace, prevent offenses, and discharge my other duties as a police officer, faithfully, impartially, and according to the law. So help me God. The oath of affirmation of office to be taken by an auxiliary member of a police force shall be in one of the following forms. I solemnly swear that I will be loyal to Her Majesty the Queen and to Canada, and that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada, and that, when authorized to perform police duties by the Chief of Police, I will discharge my duties as an auxiliary member of the Toronto Police Force, faithfully, impartially, and according to law, so help me God.
There it is.
I solemnly swear that I will be loyal to Canada, and that I will uphold the Constitution of Canada, and that when authorized to perform police duties by the Chief of Police, I will discharge my duties as an auxiliary member of the Toronto Police Force, faithfully, impartially, and according to the law, so help me God. You officers, all of you, you swore an oath that I just read to protect these people. You are not invited here. You are trespassing.
Yes.
What side of the law do you lie on? What side of the law do you stand on? Who are you? Are you thugs? Or are you criminals? Or are you officers of the law?
Fucking criminals! A bunch of scumbags!
Guys, I'm going to inform you of something very, very quickly.
And you like
Do your research. Article 61 of the Magna Carta is very important. It is the only law that exists. Let me read right from the Magna Carta itself. Acts and statutes, if they do not follow the basic principles of common law, the 4R, cause no harm, cause no loss, keep the peace, and honor all agreements made with others. 4 laws that simply cover every equality in life. This is achieved by properly evaluated jurors with common law courts who have the right and duty to annul all government-created acts and statutes if they do not follow the basic principles of common law. Every one of these officers is under their oath of common law. It is not legislation. Statutes no longer exist. This is our chance. Serve your police department. Serve your council. Serve your mayor. Serve Justin Trudeau, who should be tried for high treason. It is proven that he has destroyed documents that the ethical committee has been looking for. He has proved and approved that he has shredded those documents. That is high treason. It's that simple.
Excuse me.
It's not okay what you're doing.
A good example of crime self-control, which I often use to explain how we have been deceived, is the simple change of the word service to power. Just about everyone repeats the narrative that we want people into power, or that the Tories and the Labour are backing power, etc. Under the laws of our land, we, the people, we vote people into service. They are powerless to act in any way against the common law, which their oaths of allegiance to a constitutional monarch are sworn upon. It's really not rocket science, people, when these